What's up everyone? Hello in every language possible. This is my story. Lingo Louis. Lingo is for languages, Louis is short for Louis. Yeah, I was born and raised in New Zealand, but get this, true story. My father's from Mexico, fully Mexican on that side, as far as we know of. My mother's Dutch, German, Spanish. She was born and half raised in Netherlands and Spain. Her mother was Spanish, my grandmother. She remarried to a Fijian. Then there's my grandfather, my mum's father, who was Dutch German, but he remarried to a Thai lady. And then there's also other family members who have, from our Mexican side, who have married Japanese, Taiwanese, and on my European side, there's a Dutch cousin of my mum who married Nigerian. So technically there is every continent that's habitable, apart from Antarctica, in my family. So not only growing up with different, well, basically anything possible and all different colors, shapes and sizes, but languages too. I guess growing up with so many ethnicities and listening to languages all the time in Auckland, it's a beautiful thing. It's quite normal, you know, whereas in a place like this in Italy, there's only, you know, one or technically two languages here. So I didn't grow up speaking Spanish. They only started, I'd say, about 6 years ago when I was living with 6 Colombians. Cool thing, really cool thing. I'm the first Kiwi in the region, in this whole region of, it's called Messina. Maybe even half of Sicily, or even Sicily itself, who knows. Do I speak all the languages? No. I speak some of them, but I will be learning all of them. So it's like someone said it before, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, you know. You just got to keep pushing, keep consistent, and this journey has only just begun. I still got a lot of language learning to do, and yeah, stay tuned for any type of content that you like. If it's travel, at the moment domestically, food and languages of course, and other people's stories as well, and anything else that comes in between. But for now, check out my story, how it started in New Balance after I moved to Australia, and that's when it really kick-started off in Melbourne. New Balance, that's where it all started, guys. So I was actually one of the first people here to start at the location when this whole place actually opened. They extended this part, and just started off as working here part-time, you know, during my studies and whatnot. And then they started building a hotel here across the road because this whole part started getting bigger. A lot more people started coming. And the fact that this shopping plaza here, Uni Hill Outlet, is only about 25 minutes away from the airport. So we get a lot of foreigners actually come here. Me and my girlfriend, we've been together for 6 years to this point. But after about three and a half years, I actually started learning Italian, and I thought this is pretty easy because similar to Spanish or whatnot, right? So I went into the history of it and wanted to learn Arabic. And then with Arabic, I went to the language exchanges, as you've seen me gone to and speak to other people with, and yeah, so I started using the store as a place of practice because we get a lot of people, especially in Australia, here in Melbourne or in Sydney in particular. It's quite famous for having second or third generation Lebanese Australians, and most of them, a good 80% of them do speak Arabic, and so I learned off the customers. Started with colors, can I help you with something? Prices, numbers, whatever, you know. And then I figured out when by the time I was learning that the hotel was actually done, and we had a lot of Chinese coming in, a lot of them, and no one could speak to them. It's like either we hire a Chinese person, a Chinese speaking person, or we start learning it. An old man called William, if you actually see on my Instagram, I still got a photo of him. He was like the inspiration for me to learn. He couldn't say a word of English, speak a word of English, and he came with his wife and his little niece sometimes, and he taught me the phrase "需要我帮助你吗?" which means can I help you with something, or can I help you, can I give you a hand, you know? And it just started with that, from numbers, colors, again, same as Arabic, but because there's so many more Chinese speakers, it just instantly grew, went a lot quicker than my Arabic. And then I met Yankee, who's actually filming this right now. Cheers, bro. He saw what I was doing, and he thought it was something different, which, you know, most people in the shop there, I mean, some of them still working here today and probably not doing that, and realized what I was doing. And so we ended up being best friends that we are today, and actually living together for how long? Like a year and a half? Yeah, a year and a half, something like that, almost 2 years. And I think about 6 months in, after we started living together, it was like, there's an opportunity to go to China, all paid for, voluntary, but your flights, hotel, food, whatever, all paid for, a trip to Shanghai, right? And so I was like, no, I actually hesitated at the first time he told me. I was like, no, I don't want to go. This is something, it's not me. It's not what I want to do, you know? And then 2 weeks later, he reminded me, he's like, dude, time's ticking. This is an opportunity. You can take the door or not. So I did it, and best thing I ever did. Met his family, parents, and did all that, and yeah. And came back, and I told my girlfriend, I was like, look, I'm going back to China to live in January. You can come with me or not? If not, I'm heading off. So yeah, it happened. And all because of this place. This place I learned not only Chinese and Arabic basics, but I introduced myself into another 15 languages at least at that point, which I can just think off of the top of my head. I don't even have to think about it. I just walk, and a lot of people ask me, how do you know which person speaks what language? Every time was just practice. You know, each person came in, you just sort of get adjusted to what they look like, or just almost not an assumption, but you just get a reality of where people come from. But obviously I still get it confused. Even today, I even spoke Filipino to a Indonesian, and he's like, oh, I'm not Filipino, you know, but I learned that language as well, so they get psyched out, like, how do I do that? But yeah, that's the story. So and today I'm living in Italy. Been there for the last 7 months. Was living in Rome for 6 months. Now I live in Sicily. So see what the next plan holds. Oh, yeah, good.
Long time no see.
I know. I'm just good. I'm just filming. I'll be the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to say hello? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just like showing them how I started, showcase, you know, beginning of my language and all that.
Yeah.
She's like a young lady. She was like a kid, like young lady now. Oh my gosh. How you doing? Good?
Yeah, good.
You look so different.
You reckon?
Yeah, he does. Oh my God, it's so funny.
That's embarrassing.
Awesome.
Yeah?
Life hasn't been better. It's like, yeah, took the leap, and yeah, China was the best decision ever. Memories flowing. I think I still remember the code of the door. All right, guys, so just a bit of filming. I got an old customer. They actually remembers me. That's crazy. How I used to speak the languages, right? Here?
Yeah, very good.
I'm actually making a YouTube channel now, me speaking all the languages.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Sat Shri Akal. So he speaks Punjabi. And we say when a Sikh sees another Sikh, yes?
Yes.
Wadigu Ji Ka Khalsa, Wadigu Ji Ka Fateh.
Yes.
Yeah, which means God is one, we are one.
Yes.
Yeah, ठीक है.
ठीक है.
माफ कीजिए, आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम हरदीप सिंह है.
अच्छा लगा तुमसे मिलके.
आपसे बहुत अच्छा लगा.
शुक्रिया भाई. आपके दिन कैसे हो?
बहुत अच्छा.
ठीक है. अच्छा. This is crazy, man. Bro, I can't believe it. You remember me?
I remember you after maybe 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years has been since I left here. Yeah.
I see you last.
Yeah.
You're a very good man.
Yeah.
Kind
Shukriya. फिर मिलेंगे.
फिर मिलेंगे.
So just gonna check out Wild Orana, say hello to someone I know. Paul, how you doing?
Hey.
How's things? All right? Good.
Fine.
Good. Awesome. Amazing.
Excellent.
I'm just gonna make a quick YouTube video, just come back to show like my showcasing how I began here in New Balance and whatnot. Show them, you know, from how I went to China. I'm now living in Italy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And you got out?
Yeah. I left in August.
Yeah.
Things got a little tense, so
Give me my number.
yeah. Oh, that's cool. All right. Thanks. See ya.
All right, cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Yeah, good on you.
Alright, this is Ron here. I haven't seen him in like 3 years, so it's going to be interesting to see him. Oh! المرطايبن. السلام عليكم كيف حالك? Just wanted to film your reaction, bro. Because I'm making a YouTube video like showing how I started here and all that, you know?
Hey, you made Lord?
Yeah, amazing. So good to see you. Right, come here, come and give me a hug. No, I'm gonna give you a hug. Come here.
Man, a lot's changed since you've gone.
Yeah, man. How are you? Good? Oh, good to see you.
What's going on?
Yeah, not much. Yourself?
One of the best men in Melbourne.
I try.
Currently in Melbourne. How long are you there for?
I leave tomorrow actually. You know, showing like people like yourself who was here since the beginning of all these languages I've been learning. And
Come on, I would have fixed my hair. That's alright.
yeah. Nweedo Cafe, not just a cafe, but a place of learning language, and the customers that we came and talked to here was amazing. Just working across from New Balance, as you know. Yeah, it was amazing just talking to the boys that unfortunately not here anymore, but still got one of them left here. It's been amazing. Almost, what is it, 2 years and a couple of months? 2 years, 3 months, something like that. Yeah, so it's been an awesome journey. Just all the memories are flowing back just walking through here, you know? Yeah. 2018. Damn, see, that was the whole year of 2018, 2019, so just over 2 years, two years and a bit.
Yeah, that sounds better.
Yeah, 3 years. I'm exaggerating. Amazing, I can't believe it.
One.
Oh, another one. Alright guys, so you saw what I was doing in New Balance. Forgot to note that every time there was leftover receipts, so I just like press the machine to grab the receipt roll paper. I used to write down the words. That's how I'd remember. So my boss actually got me like a little notepad, and I ended up like writing the languages in there. Each page was a different language, and when I knew the language, I'd just throw it out and just memorize and just write down new words and all that sort of thing. I actually never Googled, YouTube or anything, Duolingo, nothing like that. A lot of people ask me what app do you use, this and that, but I don't. The only one I do use that I only discovered this year actually, was February. It's called Hallo Talk. Amazing. I wish I was sponsored by them or something. I tell everyone about it. It's legit like the best thing ever. You can find me on there as well. It's got like almost every language in the book you can think of, in the world, sorry. The world's our book, right? Undiscovered. Anyway, so here where I was blogging before, this is Jardin Naxos, and this part is called Taormina. It's amazing here. Anyway, yeah, so after the bad thing was moving to China was that I didn't speak all the languages. I only spoke Chinese, learned a bit of Russian while I was there, but solely focused on Chinese, which is good. You know, once in a while you just need to focus on one language. But once I headed back to New Zealand in March, that's when I started practicing all the languages again. And then yeah, found Terrell online and saw that he was doing a language series, and I ended up doing that language. Sorry, the video for the languages, the major one.
Konnichiwa.
Talofa Lava. And yeah, pretty much ever since then, I'm just going to continue doing all the languages. I didn't think I was going to take off like it has. Inspired so many people. It's great. I'm really happy to see that people are inspired. It feels strange that over, you know, almost 3 million people have seen my video over and over again. It's just the weirdest feeling. But anyway, yeah, that's my story. So I'm here now, and I'll be starting a food blog very soon. If I haven't, or sorry, if I have already, check out my channel. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. That's pretty much my story. So stay tuned and kakitiano. Take care in Māori.